The automatic doors slide open wide, a neon sanctuary waiting inside. Just the hum of the fridge and the squeak of the wheel, enjoying the way that this quietness feels. Should we get peaches or chocolate bars, ignoring the world and the distant cars? In the late night grocery, just you and me, choosing the things that we want to be. Between the cereal boxes and the frozen peas, I'm finding a love that puts me at ease. You're pushing the car like a getaway car. We don't have to go very far to feel like we're on a grand adventure. Everything's bright in this urban center. No lines at the counter, no rush to leave. Something so simple that we can achieve. Just a bag of chips and a gallon of milk, a feeling as smooth as the finest silk. Just you and me, choosing the things that we want to be. Between the cereal boxes and the frozen peas, I'm finding a love that puts me at ease. Midnight snacks, just us in the aisles. There's a tiny white string on your navy lapel, a little disaster, I can already tell. I reach out to fix it, but I hesitate, feeling the weight of an impending fate. One little tug and the whole thing comes down. The quiet is heartbreak in this noisy town. Like a loose thread pulled, we're coming apart. I get the cold air, reaching the heart, one stitch at a time. We're losing the hold, the story we wrote is beginning to unfold. Talking about plans for the coming year, but I'm looking at the exit so vivid and clear. The fabric is fraying, the color is dull. I'm lost in the silence, the sudden emotional lull. Don't pull it any harder, don't make it worse. We're already living in the final burst. I'll leave it alone, I'll let it stay, watching the distance grow every day. Like a loose thread, but we're coming apart. I can feel the cold air reaching my heart, one stitch at a time. We're losing the hold, the story we wrote is beginning to unfold. Unraveling stitch by stitch, goodbye.
doors are quiet, the streetlights are dim. We're perched on the edge, right on the rim of a conversation that goes on for miles, between the cigarette smoke and the tired smiles. The city's breathing a low, heavy hum, waiting for the morning light to finally come. On the third floor balcony, high above the street, where the cool night air and the warm hearts meet. We're solving the riddles, we're sharing the scars, under the glow of the flickering stars. You tell me a secret you've never told, watching the mystery of your life unfold. I'm leaning in closer, catching the scent of a night that was perfectly, honestly spent. No need for the music, no need for the wine, just your hand reaching out to find mine. In this small wooden square, suspended in air, I'm finding a peace that is suddenly there. On the third floor balcony, high above the street, where the cool night air and the warm hearts meet. We're solving the riddles, we're sharing the scars, under the glow of the flickering stars. Third floor, just you and me till sunrise. The ice has melted, the green is a swamp, a far cry from the earlier hopeful romp. I've read the menu 5 times through, still no sign, no shadow of you. The door opens wide, but it's never your face, just more strangers taking up the space. Over a cold matcha latte, I'm losing my mind, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to find in the bottom of the glass, in the bitter remains of a heart that's still bound by these invisible chains. The waitress is looking with pitying eyes. I'm wearing a mask, a flimsy disguise. I check my watch, it's an hour too late. I guess this is where I accept my fate. Maybe you forgot, maybe you don't care, maybe you're breathing some other air. I'll leave the tip and I'll walk out the door, I'm not gonna wait for you anymore. Over a cold matcha latte, I'm losing my mind, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to find in the bottom of the glass, in the bitter remains of a heart that's still bound by these
flicker as the day gives way. Colors fading into shades of gray to blue. Walking slow through this in-between, the quietest hour I have ever seen. It's the blue hour, city holding its breath. Blue hour, nothing left to guess. Just the hum of engines and my thoughts alone. Blue hour feels like coming home. Coffee shop lights spilling on the street. Strangers passing, nobody to meet. This hour belongs to nobody but me. Blue hour sets my mind finally free. It's the blue hour, city holding its breath. Blue hour, nothing left to guess. Just the hum of engines and my thoughts alone. Blue hour feels like coming home. Sax is playing faint from a window above. Every note sounds like a kind of love. Nothing to prove, nowhere to be. Blue hour is just for me. Blue hour feels like coming home.
Stepping through the door, the heater's on blast. Finally safe from the winter at last. Suddenly the world is a milky white blur. I can't see the tables, I can't see where you were. I'm reaching out blindly into the haze, lost in the middle of the afternoon days. Through my fogged up glasses I'm looking for you. Everything's soft and everything's new. And I feel your hand pulling me in. A beautiful moment where we both begin. I take them off and I wipe away the cloud, while the cafe around us is buzzing and loud. Your face comes in focus, your eyes are so bright. My favorite version of natural light. You laugh at my squinting, you offer a chair. I'm finding my balance because you are there. No matter how blurry the vision might get, you're the one image I'll never forget. Through my fogged up glasses I'm looking for you. Everything's soft and everything's new. Then where we both begin. Clear now, perfectly clear, right here.
It's Tuesday night and the air is thick with the scent of detergent. The fluorescent lights hum steady B flat in the ceiling. I'm sitting on a plastic chair watching my life spin in circles behind a glass door. Then you walk in carrying a heavy bag and a book I've read twice. You take the machine next to mine, the one with the dent in the side. We share a look over the folding table, a silent understanding of midweek chores. The heat from the dryers is a warm hug against the midnight chill. I ask you about the ending of the book, and the cycle starts to change. Laundromat heat spinning, the world around us, bubbles and secrets tumbling in the dark. We're waiting for the timer, but I hope it never hits zero. Just two strangers in the steam, finding a spark in the fabric softener. Is a heartbeat we're both following. We talk about our favorite colors and the things we lost in the wash. A single sock, a lucky coin, a piece of our hearts. The vibration of the floor is a quiet music under our feet. The end light flashes red, a warning that the time is up. We start to fold the warm clothes, our hands nearly touching over the cotton. I don't wanna leave this humid sanctuary just yet. Laundromat heat spinning, the world around us, bubbles and secrets tumbling in the dark. We're waiting for the timer, but I hope it never hits zero. Just two strangers in the steam, finding a spark in the fabric softener. Cycle complete. Wanna grab a coffee?
The sun is dipping below the skyline, painting the river gold. We've been riding for miles, the wind's still buzzing in our ears. Now we're back at the rack, trying to find a spot. You're holding your handlebars, breathless and glowing the dusk. I reach for the heavy chain, my hands a little shaky from the ride. You step in to help, your fingers overlapping mine on the cold metal. We're fumbling with the code 0824, but my mind is somewhere else. The click of the lock just friends. The bike between us, a thin barrier. I can smell the salt air and the sunscreen on your skin. The city is starting its neon hum, but I only hear your heartbeat. Should we walk the rest of the way? Take the long route through the park. I'm not ready to go home and be alone with these thoughts. One rock for two wheels, keeping us right where we are. We're tethered together by a steel cord and a sudden feeling. The lights on the bridge are coming on one by one. Don't let go of the key. I think I wanna stay in this moment forever. Locked in, yeah, don't forget the code. See you at the bridge.
I've been sitting in my car for 20 minutes, watching the porch light flicker. The engine is ticking as it cools down, a metallic clock in the dark. We said things that can't be unsaid, sharp words that cut through the years. Now I'm standing on the welcome mat, feeling like a ghost in my own life. My hand is hovering over the metal, the brass reflecting the street lamp. It's a cold winter night, but the handle feels even colder. I wonder if you're still awake, or if you retreated to the far side of the bed. Is the latch a bridge or a wall? Today I'm holding my breath, waiting for a sign. Cold door handle, a heavy weight in my palm. One turn away from home, or one turn away from gone. The distance between us is only an inch of steel, but it feels like 1,000 miles. I'm just trying to find the key to start over. I hear a floorboard creak inside, a familiar sound that makes my heart ache. Are you coming to the door, or are you just moving through the shadows? I remember when I couldn't wait to get inside, back to the warmth of you. Now I'm afraid of the silence that might be waiting on the other side. I have to do it, I can't stay out here in the freeze. Even if the house is quiet, even if the air is thin, I'm turning the lock, praying for a thaw. Cold door handle, a heavy weight in my palm. One turn away from home, or one turn away from gone. The distance between us is only an inch of steel, but it feels like 1,000 miles. I'm just trying to find the key to start over. I'm home. Are you there? The sky turned ink blue in under a minute. We were halfway to the station when the clouds just gave up. Now we're huddled under this tiny shelter. shop awning shaking like wet dogs and laughing for no reason. Your hair is plastered to your forehead, and your white shirt is a window. Every time I shift my weight, it's a high-pitched scritch. My canvas sneakers are little sponges full of city rain. You take a step and it's a squelching G-flat. We're a two-person orchestra of soggy footwear and shivering shoulders. Squeak, squeak, we're walking through the puddles, drenched to the bone, but I've never felt warmer. The neon lights are blurring into watercolor paintings on the street. Who cares about the dry socks at home when I'm soaking wet with you? But it's heavier than lead with water. We decide to run for it, the sidewalk splashing against our calves. The rhythm of our steps is a messy, syncopated beat. A taxi splashes by. We just cheer like we've won the lottery. My toes are numb, but my heart is racing at 100 miles an hour. This wasn't the plan, but the plan was boring anyway. Squeak, squeak, we're walking through the puddles, drenched to the bone, but I've never felt warmer. The neon lights are blurring into watercolor paintings on the street. Who cares about the dry socks at home when I'm soaking wet with you? Squeak, squelch. Okay, that was a big one. You're sitting on the edge of the bed, staring at nothing. I'm watching the loose thread on your sleeve, a tiny white line against the navy blue. I wanna reach out and tuck it back in, fix the tiny imperfection, but I know if I pull, the whole thing might start to come apart. We've been avoiding the big questions, living in the frayed edges. Every dinner is a rehearsal of things we used to mean. I can see the tension in your shoulders, the way you don't look at me when you speak. The silence between us is getting longer, a gap we can't bridge with small talk. Just one loose thread, but the whole sweat is shaking. We're unraveling in slow motion, and I don't know how to stop the weave from breaking. A little tuck here, a little distance there, until there's nothing left to wear. I remember when this felt solid, a tight-knit warmth against the cold. Now I can see the daylight through the holes we've made. You finally stand up and the thread snags on the corner of the nightstand. You don't even notice as it grows longer, trail of us left behind on the floor. Stop, don't move, let's just stay still for a minute. If we don't move, maybe it won't get worse, but the wind is already blowing through the gaps. Just one loose thread, The city is humming a low electric tune outside, but here in the kitchen it's the sound of water boiling and a knife hitting the board. You're leaning against the counter, wine glass in hand, watching me work. The moonlight hits the windowsill where the green lives. I reach for the basil, its leaves soft like velvet under my thumb. A pinch of rosemary, a sprig of thyme for the soul. The scent rises up, a wild garden in a concrete box. I turn to you with a handful of green, and you're already smiling. Midnight herb garden, growing in the heart of the dark. We're seasoning the hours with stories and slow dancing. No reservations, just the flavor of us in the quiet. It's a small harvest, but it's enough to fill the room. You help me chop, our shoulders touching in the narrow space. The steam from the pot carries the scent of earth and home. We're building a memory out of flour and fragrance. The clock on the wall is ignored. Time doesn't live here tonight. Taste this, tell me if it's missing something. You say it's perfect, but your eyes say more. A secret ingredient that isn't on the shelf. Midnight herb garden, growing in the heart of the dark. We're seasoning the hours with stories and slow dancing. No reservations, just the flavor of us in the quiet. It's a small harvest, but it's enough to fill the room. Just a little more basil, stay right there. Buses jolting over the potholes of 42nd Street. We're sitting on the backseat, shoulders bumping with every turn. You pulled out your old wired earphones, the ones with the frayed white cord. You gave me the right side, keeping the left for yourself. The wire is too short, forcing us into a shared orbit. I have to lean in close to keep the bud from popping out of my ear. I can feel the heat of your arm against mine, a constant, steady anchor. We're listening to a playlist of songs that sound like memories we haven't made yet. Tangled in the wire, tangled in the way I feel about you. 6 inches of plastic holding us together on a rainy afternoon. The music is a secret bridge between our separate heads. Don't move too fast, I don't wanna break the connection. Close your eyes and nod to the beat, lost in the melody. I'm watching the raindrops race down the window, blurred city lights behind them. The wire is a physical line connecting my world to yours. It's messy and knotted, just like the thoughts I'm trying to hide. What if the bus never reaches our stop? What if we just keep riding until the battery dies? I'm holding my side of the cord like it's a lifeline, afraid of the silence that comes when the song ends. Tangled in the wire, tangled in the way I feel about you. 6 inches of plastic holding us together on a rainy afternoon. The music is a secret bridge between our separate heads. Don't move too fast, I don't wanna break the connection. Just one more song, stay close. Don't pull away. You're wearing my old t-shirt, the one with the faded band. A ceramic mug of coffee held tight in your hand. The sunlight's tracing patterns on the wooden floor. I couldn't ask for a single thing more. The steam rises up like a secret we keep, while the rest of the neighborhood is still fast asleep. And there's a blueberry muffin crumb on your lower lip. I'm watching the way that you take a small sip. It's the little things, the messy parts, the quiet grace of building a world in this tiny little space. Joke from the morning news feed. You're everything I ever knew that I'd need. You brush away the crumbs with the back of your sleeve, and I find it so hard to ever wanna leave. We don't need the grand gestures or the silver and gold, just a hand in the morning that's steady to hold. Let the world keep on spinning, let the clocks run away. We're staying right here in the start of the day. away, be take a small sip. It's the little things, the messy parts, the quiet grace of building a world in this tiny little space. Just a crumb, just us, Saturday morning.
The sun is sinking into the Pacific, a giant orange dissolving in the blue. The sand is losing its heat and the wind is starting to bite at our ankles. I pulled the old wool throw from the trunk, the one with the frayed tassels. I draped it over your shoulders and you pulled me in close to share the space. We're a single mound of fabric against the darkening sky. My left arm around you, your head resting in the hollow of my neck. We're watching the gulls dive for the last scraps of the day. The wool is a little scratchy, but it's the most comfortable I've ever been. One shared blanket, two souls keeping the cold at bay. We're wrapped in a woolen cocoon while the world turns to gray. No need for words when the ocean is speaking for us. Just the steady beat of our hearts under the heavy weave. I can feel you shivering slightly, and I tighten my grip on the edge. You smell like salt and the remnants of the day's heat. The stars are starting to poke through the purple haze above. We aren't moving until the moon is high, and even then I might stay. Let the tide come in, let the light fade out. We've got our own little climate under this layer of wool. A sanctuary built of threads and the way you lean into me. One shared blanket, two souls keeping the cold at bay. We're wrapped in a woolen cocoon while the world turns to gray. No need for words when the ocean is speaking for us. Just the steady beat of our hearts under the heavy weave. Stay close, just a bit longer. Beautiful.
Morning light is hitting the grease-stained cardboard, a cold reminder of the things we ignored. Two slices left hardened and dry, like every promise and every lie. The television still on, muted and gray, waiting for the words we can't find to say. Just a cold pizza box on the coffee table. We tried to hold on as long as we were able, but the crust is tough and the flavor is gone. I'm just waiting for the courage to move on. I remember when we used to share the first bite. Everything felt warm, everything felt right. Now I'm folding the lid, tucking it away, cleaning up the mess of another wasted day. Don't call me tonight, don't ask how I am. I'm tired of the silence and the traffic jam, of feelings that don't have a place to go. I'm letting you go, just so you know. Just a cold pizza box on the coffee table. We tried to hold on as long as we were able, but the crust is tough and the flavor is gone. I'm just waiting for the courage to move on. It's over now, just a box goodbye. VHS memory, fuzzy round the edge. VHS memory, stuck up on a ledge. Rewind it slow and watch it all replay. VHS memory never fades away. Cassette tapes in a summer that won't end. Riding bicycles with my oldest friend. Some things get lost, but some just get rewound. VHS memory, that familiar sound of VHS memory, fuzzy round the edge. VHS memory, stuck up on a ledge. Rewind it slow and watch it all replay. VHS memory never fades Scents are humming soft behind the haze. Every frame feels like the good old days. Press play again and let it all come back. VHS memory, right there on the track. VHS memory never fades away. The clouds are broken, the sky is a bruise. Nothing to gain and nothing to lose, but the smell is rising from the heated ground. A memory of you that I finally found. Petrichor filling the heavy duty air. I can almost feel your hand in my hair. In the wet pavement sand, I'm drifting away, back to a different, a younger day, you were laughing at something I'd said. Now it's just ghosts inside of my head. The rain has a way of bringing it back. Every emotion I managed to pack in a box in the attic, deep in the dark, triggered by a single earthy spark. In the wet pavement scent, I'm drifting away, back to a different, a younger day, where we didn't care if we got soaked to the bone. Before I was walking these streets all alone, still smells like you. The rain, remember. The toaster clicked, but the silence didn't break. I put in 2 slices, forgetting for a moment that you took your keys and left. Now there's a vacant space on the left side of the butter dish. The kettle starts to whistle, but it sounds like a funeral march today. I got distracted staring at the empty chair where you used to complain about the news. A faint gray wisp rises from the slots, the smell of charcoal filling the air. I burnt it again, just like I burned the bridges between us with those last sharp words. Thick smoke in the morning, stinging my eyes more than the tears do. A blackened crust of everything we used to be, crumbling on the counter. I'm scraping off the edges, trying to find something worth saving, but it's all gone bitter now. Threw it in the bin, the hollow sound echoing through the apartment. Your favorite mug is still in the sink, a ring of dry coffee at the bottom. I don't know how to make breakfast for one without feeling like I'm starving for something more. I could open the window, let the cold air in, wash away the scent of mistakes and overcooked bread. But I'm still standing here, staring at the crumbs. Thick smoke in the morning, stinging my eyes more than the tears do. A blackened crust of everything we used to be, crumbling on the counter. I'm scraping off the edges, trying to find something worth saving, but it's all gone bitter now. Just smoke, just crumbs, just a morning without you.
I pull my heavy coat from the back of the closet. The wool smells like cedar and the ghost of last December. I reached into the right pocket, looking for a stray coin, but my fingers brushed something thin and crisp instead. It's faded blue, the ink almost swallowed by the months. A late night showing of a film we barely watched. I remember the smell of your vanilla perfume and the way you jumped at the loud parts just to hold my hand. Row FC12, a little piece of paper holding a whole world. We were nervous shadows in a dark theater, sharing popcorn and a million unspoken dreams. This old ticket stub is a time machine. I wasn't ready to board today. The edges are frayed, worn down by the time it's spent, forgotten. We don't talk anymore. The credits rolled on us long ago, but for a second I can feel the velvet seat and the warmth of your shoulder leaning into mine. I should probably throw it away, let the past stay in the pocket, but I smooth it out on my palm, tracing the day like a map to a place I can never go back to. Row FC12, a little piece of paper holding a whole world. We were nervous shadows in a dark theater, sharing popcorn and a million unspoken dreams. This old ticket stub is a time machine. I wasn't ready to board today. Late night showing, row F, I still remember.
Reaching for a coin in my winter coat. Instead I found a ghost, a silent little note. 2 blue tickets faded at the edge from a Friday night on a precarious ledge. The ink is barely there, the date is a blur, but I remember exactly who we were. 2 blue tickets in the palm of my hand, a piece of a life I didn't quite plan. The scent of the popcorn, the dark of the hall. I'm feeling the weight of the rise and the fall. Didn't watch the movie, we just held on tight, ignoring the screen for the whole of the night. Now you're a stranger in a different town, and I'm still wearing this coat, looking and down. Should I throw them away? Should I keep them for good? I'd go back to that moment if I only could. But the credits have rolled and the lights are all on, and the person I loved is already gone. 2 blue tickets in the palm of my hand, a piece of a life I didn't quite plan. The scent of the popcorn, the dark of the hall. I'm feeling the weight of the rise and the fall. Just paper, just memories fading out. Across the wooden table, the dust motes dance in the afternoon light. I'm pretending to study, but I'm tracing your profile in the margins of my notebook. The silence of the library is heavy, filled with words we haven't spoken yet. You turn a page of your thick textbook and I startle, pressing down too hard. A sharp snap echoes in the quiet. The tip of my pencil lies dead on the paper. I freeze, face warming like a stovetop coil. You look up and catch my eye, a tiny smirk tugging at your lips. You slide your sharpener across the grain of the wood. A silent bridge between our separate worlds. It's a small mercy, a wooden peace offering in the middle of a Tuesday. I take the plastic sharpener, my fingers brushing yours for a fleeting second. The friction is a spark, a quiet electricity that makes the air feel thin. I twist the wood, the shavings falling like tiny brown petals. No words are needed in this cathedral of books, just the rhythm of our breathing and the shared secret of a broken lead. I hand it back, my heart thumping, a frantic drumbeat against my ribs. You look up and catch my eye, a tiny smirk tugging at your lips. You slide your sharpener across the grain of the wood, a silent bridge between our separate worlds. It's a small mercy, a wooden peace offering in the middle of a Tuesday. Just a broken tip, just a borrowed tool. See you tomorrow at the same desk.
The railing is cool under my palms, a metal border to our little kingdom. Below us, the taxis are yellow beetles scurrying through the grid. You're leaning back, glass of wine, resting on your knee, eyes tracing the constellation of streetlights. The air smells like jasmine and the exhaust of 1,000 dreams. We don't need a penthouse to feel like we're on top of the world. Just these few square feet of concrete and the way the breeze catches your hair. You point out a couple arguing by the bus stop, and we make up a story about their lives. A comedy, a tragedy, a love story like ours. Up here on the 3rd floor balcony, the world is just a movie we're watching. No traffic jams in our hearts, no deadlines in the dark. Just the rhythm of the city and the peace of being right here. High enough to see the stars, low enough to feel the street. Neighbor's TV is flickering in the building across the way. The blue light spills out like a silent waterfall. You slide your chair closer to mine, and the world gets even smaller. We're suspended in the middle of the night, a secret garden in the air. Let the world keep spinning down there, let the sirens wail and the people rush. We got nowhere to be but exactly where we are, under the awning, over the noise. Up here on the 3rd floor balcony, the world is just a movie we're watching. No traffic jams in our hearts, no deadlines in the dark. Just the rhythm of the city and the peace of being right here. To see the stars, low enough to feel the street. 3rd floor, just to stay a while.
Mm-hmm. 30 minutes left on the heavy-duty spin, watching the colors as they're tumbling in. The air is humid, smelling like soap. A little bit of laundry, a whole lot of hope. We're sitting on the plastic chair side by side, enjoying the rhythm of the mechanical tide. In the laundromat heat, feeling the vibration. This is our version of the sweet vacation. Whites and the darks all mixed in the drum. Humming along to the electric hum. You're reading the paper, I'm leaning on you. Nothing else in the world that we have to do. The dryer is singing a low steady song. This is the place where we truly belong. Fold the warm towels, catch the static spark, making our way through the light in the dark. It's not just about getting the coffee stains out, it's about what this love is really about. In the laundromat heat, feeling the vibration. This is our version of the sweet vacation. Whites and the darks all mixed in the drum. Humming along to the electric hum. All clean. Sunday afternoon, just us. It's 3 a.m. and the moon is the only light in my room. Your voice is a low hum in my ear, steady and sweet. We've been talking for hours about everything and nothing at all. The fabric of the blanket is cool against my skin while we drift through the dark. Then I hear that little chime, a digital heartbeat skipping, a red bar flashing on the screen. 5% and falling fast. I should plug it in, but the charger's all the way in the kitchen. And I don't wanna break the spell of this moment. Low battery warning, but I'm high on your words, counting down the minutes until the screen goes black. Stay on the line, whisper a little faster. Give me one more secret before the power dies. Laugh when I tell you and say yours is at 4% too. A race against the clock, a share fate in the glowing dark. Every word becomes more precious, every breath more heavy. We're clinging to the signal like it's the only thing keeping us alive. Don't hang up first, let the circuit decide. Let the silence be the one to say goodnight. I'm holding my breath as the number hits 2. Low battery warning, but I'm high on your words, counting down the minutes until the screen goes black. Stay on the line, whisper a little faster. Give me one more secret before the power dies.